Right, so here, I should be able to just jump here. I don't think this actually means anything. So, Minorikawa stood on the sidewalk, weighing his options. Chiaki's phone call threw him for a loop. He had expected her to be anxious about doing interviews, but wow, she was a real basket case. Still, that didn't change the fact that he had a schedule of his own to keep. The surveillance camera story had to be his top priority. Chiaki would just have to find some way to fumble through things on her end. He headed on down Dogenzaka, scanning his surroundings as he went. There were cameras set up on streetlights all over the place. There were so many, it was hard to believe he'd never noticed them before. One over there, another just over here, electronic eyes peering down on passers-by from high above, where they were tougher to spot. That's how the police who came to Shibuya reacted to the situation. Hey, you there! Minorikawa called out to a man riding by on a bicycle. Hey, you! Stop! The man brought his bike to a sudden stop. Ah, this is the guy that we stopped as Achi a while ago. Taisei Yasuda, proprietor of a knick-knack shop in Udagawa-cho. Roughly 30 minutes earlier, while he was wandering along the JR tracks, picking up lost and abandoned items, Achi foisted off his trash onto him, and so he's in a bit of a foul mood. Since then, he's been going along on his bicycle, still picking things up from the roadside. There's a trunk on the back of his bike where he stores his finds. Huh? What's the matter? He asked. Hi, the name's Minoru Minorikawa. I'm a freelance writer. Okay? I'm just doing interviews for a magazine, and I'd like to talk to you. A magazine? Which one? 4-Star General Gossip. Minorikawa did his best to stand proud. Well, I'm actually in a bit of a hurry here. Minorikawa soldiered on. See that? He pointed at one of the nearby surveillance cameras. What? The blimp? A massive blimp was indeed drifting slowly overhead. Yep. And these are giant floats. They get, lighter than air gas. What is it? Helium? I think. Envelope, the balloon, is often used for corporate advertising. This blimp has been puttering about the skies above Shibuya since last night. No, the camera. The camera watched them both in uncaring silence. Oh, that. What about it? What do you mean, what about it? Those cameras have been installed all throughout Shibuya. They're taking in anything and everything, privacy be damned. A shocked pallor came to the man's face. Oh, really? He muttered uneasily to himself. I guess I should be careful next time I go picking stuff up. Hey, what are you talking about? Minorikawa asked. Oh, nothing. Just stuff. Just stuff. You know, stuff. Way to dodge your question entirely. Anyhow, I think there's some good things about the cameras too, the man said hurriedly. Oh, such as? Well, I mean, they must have helped catch some crooks, right? Yeah, I think you're right about that. Oh, I am? The man looked shocked to have his own statement confirmed. Are you hiding something from me? Huh? No, I'm not. I'm just agreeing with you, man. Nothing in particular. Man's shook his head vehemently. Absolutely nothing. Perfectly innocent. Well, whatever. In any case, even if the criminal, okay. Well, whatever, Minorikawa said. In any case, even if the cameras are helping in arresting criminals, there are some places where people just don't want to be watched. Huh? For instance, how would you like it if someone set up a security camera inside your home? What do you mean? I mean a burglar might try to get into your home. If you had a security camera, you could be alerted right away. Isn't that kind of an extreme argument? Nope, you're the one making the extreme argument here. What? The man stared, bewildered. You're saying it's okay for folks to film people around town as much as they might like, but not take a look inside people's houses. Yeah, I guess I am. He snorted. You don't think too deeply about things, do you? The man huffed in indignation. I don't see the problem. I mean, it's a normal enough opinion to want to bring down the crime, but also protect privacy. Well, yeah. So they're just if they're just gonna set up cameras around town, I'm okay with that. He grinned inwardly. You're being naive. Way too naive. Naive about what? But now the man's getting worked up. Once you start letting people watch you some of the time, you'll eventually let them do it more and more. That's how the world works. A simple change of camera angle is all it takes to steal the last trace of your privacy away. That's kind of funny coming from you. Doesn't 4-Star General Gossip get all scuttlebutt by invading the privacy of others? Since when are you people concerned with personal privacy? Meaning what exactly? You know damn well what I mean. Have you no shame? I've got nothing to be ashamed about. If some celebrity scandal breaks, I write it up in the form of a top-class, socially conscious expose. That's the Minorikawa seal of quality. Oh my god. please, as if anyone's ever heard of that. Your everyday freelance reporter would say something about how security firms have no right to use cameras to disrupt personal privacy. But not me. Oh no, I'm the only guy who read a first-class piece on the subject. And you want to know why? Yeah, tell me why. Yeah, give me... Because privacy only exists for me to utterly demolish it. Alright. Alright. That's nothing but journalistic arrogance, the man railed. Oh yeah? I'd rather have surveillance cameras any day if the alternative is some weird gossip piece. Uh-huh, yeah. No retort. Right, I see. Okay. Thank you for your cooperation, Minorikawa said at last. You gave me some good stuff. He held up a hand to forestall an angry retort. I realize I probably got you a bit riled up. You'll have to forgive me. Huh? The man peered up at Minorikawa in disbelief. This is just my interview style? Sorry, I know it's a little unorthodox. Buddy, you're a weirdo. You know that? Yeah, I hear that a lot. So can I go now? Sure, I'll quote you as passerby A in my article. Sure, whatever, the man muttered. He quickly sped off on his bicycle. Alright. Minorikawa. Kind of an asshole. Minorikawa now had some material for a surveillance camera piece. He wanted to organize what he'd managed to put together so far. So, let's go to the cafe. Oh, cafe! Cafe will take us to Kano. He used the map included in the project proposal to guide him. It was hard to read the words and make out the details, but it looked like the Nokane building where the Burning Hammer demo was being held was just down Center Guy. There was no indication of which floor the event would be held on, however. That made him a little anxious, but he'd probably be able to find someone to point him in the right direction once he got to the building. He spotted a cafe up ahead. Coffee, please, he shouted as he strode inside. He slumped down in an open chair. Hopefully he'd be able to hole up in here until 1 o'clock working on his article. If he couldn't have it done by then, finishing the whole issue by the end of the day would be a tall order. And he pulled a cigarette from his overcoat as he waited for his computer to boot up. Having a smoke was Minorikawa's little trigger for going into writing mode. And his state of being in a mood to write some text. As Minorikawa goes about his job, he switches between writing mode, interview mode, food mode, and sleep mode. When busy, he'll sometimes go into writing mode and food mode at the same time, sometimes even straying into sleep mode in the midst of food mode. When he's even busier, he'll eat and write mid-interview while nodding off. This is known as ultimate mode. Man, I wish I could call upon ultimate mode whenever I wanted. He stuck the cigarette in his mouth and lit it up. With the first heavy drop of smoke, he felt his mind focus. The rough idea for his article came to his head nearly fully formed. All he needed to do now was get it all written down. Finally, his laptop finished booting up. Took you long enough, pal. He muttered to the computer. Did you hear this riff? You hear this? That's a banging riff, man. In a matter of moments, he had hit his stride. His fingers flicked away. One by one, lines of text filled up his screen. A waitress stepped beside him. Excuse me, sir. But Minorikawa was in writing mode. He didn't even hear her. Sir? Sir, I beg your pardon. Again, Minorikawa was deaf to the waitress's attempts to get his attention. Sir, excuse me. Quiet, he snapped. He slammed the table right back. Don't interrupt me when I'm working. Not if you know what's good for you. The waitress didn't so much flinch. She leaned aggressively, getting right in Minorikawa's face. This is Ikumi Omiya, employee at Collabo Cafe. She's cute and demure at first glance. She's strong-willed and frightening when angry. She works nights at a place called the Scolding Pub, where customers rent private rooms in which they are scolded at length by attractive girls. One middle-aged businessman once told her, "Your face looks simply marvelous when you're angry." Oh no. Sir, I hate to bother you, but I have to ask you to please refrain from smoking. He blinked. Huh? This is a non-smoking establishment, sir. No smoking. A cigarette bobbed in his mouth as he spoke. The waitress pointed sharply to the sign on the wall. Nice. Solid. The words "no smoking" were spelled out clear as day. We asked the patrons please not smoke so that other customers can fully enjoy the aroma of their coffee. The waitress drew herself up in arrogant triumph. A woman sitting at a table next made a face as she tried to fan smoke away with her hands. Oh, everyone's glaring at him. Yep, you guys don't know the first thing about the aroma of coffee, he scoffed. I said that coffee only truly comes to life amidst the choking stench of tobacco smoke. And she points again. At the door. Sir, if you want to smoke, please take it outside. Nice. Nice. Sometime later, sitting inside the Cafe Lotric, Minorikawa lit up his third cigarette. At last, a safe refuge. Oh, Lotric is where frick. What's his name? Rumi and someone else, her dad. Taken quite some time to find a place that allowed smoking after he got kicked out of the first cafe. Now he was in a rush to make up for lost time. His fingers flew over the keyboard at lightning speed. The more he wrote, the harder he focused. At this rate, he'd have the story wrapped up in no time. Today, you hear me? A voice intruded suddenly on his awareness. One of the other customers was shouting, "You're breaking up with that fellow today." Aww. He looked around to see where the voice had come from. An older man, red in the face, was shouting at the young woman who sat across from him. "Please, Dad, stop. You're making a scene." Ah, a father and daughter then. It was rare nowadays to see a father behave so imperiously toward his own daughter. Just how sheltered had he been trying to keep her? Minorikawa couldn't see her face from where he was sitting, but his interest was piqued. Yeah, let's go take a peek. Let's be nosy fucks. Should he move to another seat where he could take a look? Gathering up his laptop, Minorikawa switched to a different table. "I don't care if I'm making a scene," the older man was saying. "I'm not leaving until you cut ties with that boy. Do you understand? I understand that you're never happy unless you get your way. You're acting like a spoiled child." "Don't you talk back to me! You don't understand your own situation. You're letting your emotions cloud your judgment without putting any thought into your future. No, Dad, you're the one who doesn't understand." Oh my god. The father-daughter argument was getting more and more heated. Dad was clearly furious. Minorikawa shifted closer, curious to see what might happen next. Then he saw the daughter's face and gasped out loud. "Oh, hey, I know you. Wait, you're on TV, right?" The father scowled up at him. "You must be mistaken," he said gruffly. "No, I'm sure of it," Minorikawa said. "Yeah, what show am I thinking of?" The woman seemed disconcerted by his enthusiasm. Who was she? Called up to a waitress who was passing by. "Hey, miss, do you know this gal?" "She's an actress, right? It's right on the tip of my tongue." Waitress ignored him, but Minorikawa was undeterred. I know this. Weren't you in one of those TV dramas or something? I'm thinking of Masami Nagahama. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Minorikawa is probably thinking of a series starring Masami Nagahama. Possibly Operation Kokaz, The Last Frenchman, Touched by a Tuna, or Sailor Moon Pies, all of which received higher viewer ratings and are fondly remembered in public consciousness. Right, we're leaving, Father. Oh, this is the bad end! I got the wrong one! I need to choose to not do that. I need to choose to not nose in. Ah, damn it. Alright. Yeah. Let's do autoplay so it goes faster. Nope. No! He reminded himself that he needed to finish this article. Besides, if this young lady looked anything like her father, he'd just as soon pass. Minorikawa went back to his typing. It took a few minutes to reestablish his writing groove, with the two still bickering across the room, but thankfully, he soon regained his focus. Yes! Slay! Alright, so now, jump back to Kano. Or, I'll finish this leg first. What's that? His hands went still as a strange noise intruded on his reverie. Whatever it was close by. What in the world is that sound? I need to get the bottom of this one. Yep, that's a bomb. Just where the heck is that sound coming from? He searched his surroundings for a moment and quickly discovered that the noise was coming from his own bag. He pulled out one of his the most important tools of his trade, a bug detector. Yep. They're designed to use wide area receivers to reveal their presence. Okay. It was on, and it had picked up our signal. To a reporter, information was life. That made owning a bug detector was a sensible precaution in this line of work. With the device in hand, Minorikawa casually scanned the area. Eventually, he zeroed in on the signal. He stood up. "Everyone, your attention, please," he announced. "Someone set up a listening device in here." Several cafe patrons turned their head in disbelief. A woman wreathed in pungent perfume flashed him a disagreeable look. "Oh, come on, that's ridiculous. There's something fishy going on." "The only thing fishy right now is you," the woman declared disdainfully. "Eh! Why don't you get out of here and let everyone enjoy their meals?" "No, I smell a scoop." "You what?" "You, what's your name?" "None of your business, that's what. Now hurry up and stop that awful noise." The other customers were starting to murmur loudly. "There's a listening device here, folks. How can that not bother you? Do you know where it could be?" "Excuse me," the woman called out. "Could someone please do something about this man?" A waitress hurried over. "Sir, please, you're bothering our other customers. There's a listening device in here. That's what people want. Should be bothered by right now." The waitress took a reflective step backward at the words "listening device." "You're the one who's intruding on everyone," the woman shouted. "Honestly, could you please stop that racket? It's not me making the racket. It's the bug tracker. That's who the hell do you think you are? Police! Somebody call the police." "Man, please calm down," the waitress said. "There are other customers here, and I'll calm down once you get this disrespectful bore out of here. All I'm doing is sharing the truth. You can't kick me out for that." Poor waitress. "You sure got a lot of nerve," the woman snapped at Minorikawa. Go play detective somewhere else." "I'm not a detective. I'm a reporter." "Really now? By far my least favorite profession." "Oh, and why is that? Did someone write a story about you, lady? Got skeletons in your closet?" "You shut your mouth. How dare you?" "Yeah, I smell a scoop here, alright. And the smell's coming from you." "Oh, stop with your scoop nonsense already. It's no use trying to hide things from me. You have no idea what you're talking about." "Oh, yes I do, lady. Go to hell. After you." Blah, 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 blah. As they chatted over each other, their words blurred together until they were barely words anymore. Nice. Nice. And still the yelling went on and on and on. Eventually there came the sound of approaching sirens. But even when a police cruiser pulled up outside the cafe, the two didn't slow their bickering. That was a bad end. God damn. Oh, yeah, I probably should just ignored it. I thought it was a bomb.